Best players from each team in NBA history. If you guys are interested in knowing the best players from every NBA team, then don't worry, we are here with the best players from every team in NBA history. Before we get started, make sure to hit the red subscribe button to see our videos on your YouTube dashboard. Let's get started. Number 1. Memphis Grizzlies, Mark Gasol. Mark's statistics not only improved him as an individual, but he improved his team as well. His enhancements over the board included better rebounding numbers of points per game. Not only that, Mark is rated as the 5th defender in the NBA. His improvement made him the best player of the Memphis Grizzlies. Number 2. Denver Nuggets, Alex English. Alex is undeniably the most trustworthy player in Denver Nuggets history. English was one of the most productive scorers in the NBA in the 1980s. English is the all-time leading scorer in Denver history. Surely Alex was the best player the Nuggets ever had. Number 3. Toronto Raptors, Vince Carter. Vince Carter is the one who became the reason for the Toronto Raptors to be a significant team on the NBA map. Carter was the 1998-99 NBA Rookie of the Year who started his brilliant journey by making lots of records. An Olympic gold medalist, a 2-time All-NBA selection, and an 8-time All-Star proved himself a lot of times. His extraordinary efforts make him the best player of the Toronto Raptors. Number 4. Charlotte Hornets, Alonzo Mourning. With 14,311 points, 7,137 rebounds, and 2,356 blocks, Mourning is considered to be an extraordinary player. It is not mistaken to say that Alonzo plays a very important role in advancing his team, the Charlotte Hornets, to be a competitive team. Number 5. Washington Wizards, Wes Unseld. Unseld recorded 20 points and a career-high 29 rebounds in history. He was no less than a game-changer. Surprisingly, he was one of the best players on this amazing team, the Washington Wizards. Number 6. Phoenix Suns, Steve Nash. Nash made 18.8 points and 4.2 rebounds. He made countless records that not only changed his future, but also the future of the Phoenix Suns. Number 7. Brooklyn Nets, Jason Kidd. Jason was a very defensive player, and his opposition was not everyone's cup of tea. He improved the conditions of his team a lot. Number 8. Detroit Pistons, Isaiah Thomas. Isaiah took his team, the Detroit Pistons of the NBA, to consecutive world championships in 1989 and 1990. Because of him, his team was named the NBA's 50th anniversary all-time team in 1996. His services for the Pistons cannot be defined by words. Number 9. Portland Trail Blazers, Clyde Drexler. Drexler was known for his high flying because he could easily put every ball in the basket. It seems to be effortless for him to place every ball with amazing moves to the basket. Undeniably, Drexler became the best player on his team. Number 10. Atlanta Hawks, Dominique Williams. One of the NBA's real great players for more than a decade, Dominique Williams, because of his amazing skills, earned the nickname Human Highlight Film. When he joined Atlanta, he became the star of this team. Number 11. New York Knicks, Patrick Ewing. One of the finest shooting centers of the NBA to play was Patrick, so when he joined the New York Knicks, he actually gave a new sense to this team. He made records sky high and is the best player on this team. Number 12. Indiana Pacers, Reggie Miller. One of the most amazing players of the NBA is Reggie. He was a supreme player and a jackpot for his team, the Indiana Pacers. He actually became the best player for his team and for the NBA, and a worth-mentioned part of the Indiana Pacers. Number 13. Los Angeles Clippers, Chris Paul. Paul has served as a team member of Los Angeles since August 2013. Because of his extraordinary skills, he is one of the highest-paid athletes in the world. He was traded to the Los Angeles Clippers, and since then, he changed the fortune of his team by his incredible efforts. Number 14. New Orleans Pelicans, Chris Paul. Paul won the NBA Rookie of the Year award after he initiated his sports. Then he got an NBA All-Star Game Most Valuable Player award, 2 Olympic gold medals, and led the NBA in assists 4 times. He was proved to be the matchmaker for the New Orleans Pelicans. Number 15. Oklahoma City Thunder, Kevin Durant. Kevin led the NBA with 5 40-point scoring efforts and reached 30 or more points in 29 games and proved himself in front of the whole world. His speechless effort made the Oklahoma City Thunder a very successful team. Number 16. Dallas Mavericks' Dirk Nowitzki. The Dallas Mavericks started playing Dirk Nowitzki on draft night in 1998, which became a game-changer for the team throughout. No hero in the history of contests is more loyal than Nowitzki. Number 17. Utah Jazz, Karl Malone. Malone was a 2-time NBA Most Valuable Player, which gave many advantages to his team, the Utah Jazz. Roars of his success took his team, the Utah Jazz, with him, and he helped to uplift the team a lot. Number 18. Minnesota Timberwolves, Kevin Garnett. Kevin Maurice Garnett is known for his energy, defensive sense, and versatility in every match. His presence on the Minnesota Timberwolves was nothing more than a lottery for the team. Number 19. Philadelphia 76ers, Julius Erving. Julius Erving was one of the dominant players of his era. He was an expert with the ball, performing actions that were never seen before. A tender and disciplined man for the game, he not only pushed himself to success, but also his team, the Philadelphia 76ers. Number 20. Sacramento Kings, Oscar Robertson. After watching the profile of Oscar, there was no further need to search for the best player of the Sacramento Kings. His moves were a reminder for the opposition that it is really a big deal to make scores. Number 21. Houston Rockets, Hakeem Olajuwon. Hakeem Olajuwon is claimed to be one of the greatest players in NBA history. With his versatile performance, Hakeem built a place for himself in the NBA. His team, the Houston Rockets, enjoyed a lot of fame because of his presence on their team. Number 22. Golden State Warriors, Wilt Chamberlain. Wilt was a live example of a one-man army. He was basketball's completely unstoppable force, the most awesome offensive player for the NBA. The Golden State Warriors had this amazing player on their team that actually changed the game for the NBA. Number 23. Boston Celtics, Bill Russell. Bill actually wrote the destiny of the Boston Celtics because his entrance into the team made it a very competitive team. He was an incredible player of the time, and he improved himself more than anything. Number 24. Los Angeles Lakers, Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson was nothing short of a new life to the Los Angeles Lakers. Although this team has a lot of amazing players, Johnson is the most. He was a person who could turn a huge game in his favor. Number 25. San Antonio Spurs, Tim Duncan. When Tim appeared on the San Antonio Spurs, the mark of his team on the map of the NBA became more prominent. He was obsessed with surprising his fans. He used to make unbreakable records, and thus he turned out to be the all-time favorite of many. Number 26. Orlando Magic, Shaquille O'Neal. Shaq could control the ball fit enough to reach the break or unleash a crossover which can leave opponents in the dust. He was a complete packer of basketball guru. The Orlando Magic astonishingly got a new life after the arrival of Shaquille. Number 27. Milwaukee Bucks, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is the most prominent scorer in NBA history in whole points. Abdul-Jabbar is one of the NBA's all-time leading scorers with 38,387 points. Kareem was a strong pillar of Milwaukee who made this team really considerable. Number 28. Cleveland Cavaliers, LeBron James. The Cleveland-based LeBron is also the best player on this team. Now, it is really surprising for people that the same person is the best player of both teams, Cleveland and the Miami Heat. His skills made him the best player on both teams. Number 29. Miami Heat, LeBron James. James presented an uncommon hurdle for defending teams. His surprisingly amazing athleticism made him the victor of basketball. He led the Heat in scoring and became a very important part of this team, which can never be replaced. Number 30. Chicago Bulls, Micheal Jordon. Jordan was the best and most extraordinary jump shooter of his era. His sports skills were truly applicable because he could easily score against any team. After combining shot creation and efficiency, he should be considered as the best player of his generation from the Chicago Bulls. Comment right below to let us know your favorite player of the NBA. I hope you liked this video. If you did, then don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and to stay updated, press the bell icon. Until the next video, take care and stay tuned.